Blacklands Paragon is pretty good, but it's not like a huge bomb. There's no way that Happily Ever After even plays. I'm not gonna play it. I'm a little sad because I probably won't be able to play Gilded Goose. I guess it just depends on what kind of commons and uncommons I have, but Gilded Goose is pretty decent. But Mirror Maid could be good depending on what artifacts and stuff I have. Robber the Rich could also be really good if we get some other rogues. We might be able to steal something. It says whenever Robber the Rich attacks, if defending player has more cards in hand than you, exile the top card of the library. During any turn you attacked with a rogue, you may cast that card, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. So basically, I think it stays in exile, and then I can just play it whenever I want, which is a nice thing too. It's not just like a one round kind of thing, like exile till end of turn, and you might play this card, or you may play this card till end of turn type deal. The Royal Silence is a +1, draw a card, discard. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample. Draw 4 cards. When you do the Royal Silence, deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. So that's pretty good. I feel like their ultimate isn't as good as another Planeswalkers. I mean, it's definitely really good. I don't know. I feel like that Garrett card is just like way overpowered. So, what I was saying earlier is I think I'll be able to get to the draft, but then I have to go to school. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now. I thought this was the... Yeah, so we'll just look at it this way real quick, or we could do this way. So he definitely had some nice blue and red bombs, and blue and red is a really good place to be, especially when you have a lot of card draw mechanics. Even like rummage or looting, it doesn't really matter. So these are our white cards. Idyllic Grange, you can put a +1/+1 counter. This is like one of the mono lands. Basically have 3 planes. Deafening Silence isn't playable. So the one thing, because we're playing sealed, that we want to try to pay attention to is I think this is the new like toy, or the new, like how we had the cat. I think the new thing is like a fox. This actually isn't like super bad in blue-white. Glass Cast, it's decent. Silver Flame Squire is a good filler for sure. Yeah, I don't think our white cards are just like anywhere near where they need to be. Mystic Sanctuary enters the battlefield. You may put a target instant or sorcery card from the graveyard on top of the library. Because of what I saw earlier, like I think I'm going to be playing blue. It kind of depends. What I was going to say earlier is the thing that I think we're looking for. Overwhelm, Apprentice, and as well, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library. This is actually really good. I guess it is uncommon. I feel like I keep starting to say things and then I forget. I'm really glad to be playing Throne of Eldraine right now, though. I do know that for sure. Mantle of Tides, equipment, get +1/+2 whenever you draw your second card. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's kind of expensive. But you can always just equip it for free with your second card draw. So Tiny, I think, is good, especially in sealed, because the games tend to go a little bit longer. Mirror Maid is one of our rares. Tomb Raider is just a really good card. It would be nice if it had if it was a 2/1, like the Cloud Conceer. That'd be really cool. The Griffin, I think the Griffin is good, and I feel like the people that I've seen play it so far haven't really abused the card draw as much to get the +2/+0, but I think because there's a lot of draw and discard, or discard and draw, people are kind of hesitant to do it, but I think this is decent. I think it's definitely good enough to put in our deck right now. And we have when Moonlit Scavengers and Moonlit Scavenger ends battle. If you control an artifact or enchantment, return target creature. Oh, that's nice. So we could even do that to our own. Yeah, so our black cards. I notice we have 2 Malevolent Nobles, which is definitely decent. Spectre Shriek, we're not gonna play. I feel like this is just duress. Or no, it has like kind of that like hose yourself black, where you get rid of your card and you get rid of one of theirs. Blacklands Paragon is really good because you can flash it in and just remove something with like a chump blocker. Put any number of target creature cards from your library on top of your, or from your graveyard on top of your library, draw a card. That's actually really good. Giant Skewers, I think Giant Skewer is good. I know other people think it's trash, but I think if you get it in the Knights deck, I think it can be decent. It is kind of expensive. It would be nice, I think, maybe like Black Red, where there's the one guy with first strike and equipment's cost like 3 less or whatever. Like I feel like Giant Skewer would be really good there, but I don't know if Black Red is really a place you want to be with food tokens. I think like Black Green is a little bit can do a lot more with those food tokens than Black Red. I feel like Red has a lot more draw payoffs. Malevolent Noble is really good. Order of Midnight. The only problem with this guy is he can't block. But you can just return a creature card with him. I mean, these are powerful cards, really, though. Because basically to return all your you could return any number of target creatures from the graveyard to the top of your library. Like in the late game, I mean, that's huge. Just to return like any creature and basically just replenish your board state. Because it's like if your opponent doesn't have any way, it put like any way to draw cards or anything like that, it's going to just put them at a huge disadvantage, especially if you put an army like 3, 4, or 5 deep on top of your library when the thing you need is to draw creatures. And I feel like that's a very real situation a lot of the time, where it's like all I need to do right now is like draw creatures. Borrow Witches. When Borrow Witches at the end of the battle, return Knight from the graveyard to your hand. Yeah, I'm good on that. And Festival Funeral. Target creature gets XX for the cards in my graveyard. Okay. So here's our Dwarf in mine. Honestly, like, you know what I really want to play is like one of those 7 dwarves. We have a 7 dwarf, but we don't have another one. Like one of the 7 dwarves decks. What I was gonna say about playing sealed is like we want to make sure that a lot of our cards have like late game potential. I think we can play Dwarven. Oh, we have 2 Dwarven Mines. That's fine. I think Barge In is really good. It's a good combat trick because the thing gains trample too. So, I think Child of the Firstborn we can play it. Gain control of target creature. I don't totally want to play the Grimrock Knight. I'd be a lot happier with this card if it had haste. The one nice thing is we could do like Boulder Rush and Barge In and like give something +4, +2. Robber of the Rich. Yeah, we're definitely playing that. Scorching Dragonfire is a great card. Oh, this is really good. I feel like personally, but maybe not. Maybe not because food is so prevalent. Like it's not as good. Redcap Raider or Raging Redcap. This is a really good person to get like some equipments. Because he has the double strike. Sorry for the mic bump. Yeah, so I think we definitely play him. Embereth Paladin, Haste, Addenda. I kept trying to think. I was trying to mash Addendum and Adamant together. Adamant, if at least 3 red mana was spent, it gets a +1/+1. That's not like super great. When the Earth Trainer enters battlefield, another target knight you control gets +2/+2 and gains trample. That's nice, but I don't think we really have any other knights. Oh, we have Raging Redcap as a knight. That'd be pretty sick. I also feel like from what I've seen, I feel like we could always splash red because like none of our cards are like, you know. Oh, we can definitely play Rampart Smasher though. So we're definitely going to try to play the Royal Scions, Rampart Smasher. We're not going to play that. I'm just trying to skip over just to see. I mean, the one problem is we really don't have any. Sorry. That's a pretty decent form of removal. I definitely want to play that. Scarecrow Knight. Yeah, we don't. I mean, we could load up with artifacts, but yeah, I think we can play Jousting Dummy because I feel like it's a bit better than it looks. I think we can. Oh, we have 2 Sculpting Cauldrons. That's actually pretty decent because that's pretty good form of removal, especially if I have 2 of them. But it's like I could always use that on somebody who like chump blocked or something. I never really saw this card art this close, and I was like wondering like how the heck is this a cat? But it makes sense now. I think Shambling Suit is really good, especially if it can come in as a 3/3 or a 4/3. So we'll try to make that happen maybe. I kind of want Roven Keep just because it's a huge blocker, but it basically can kind of just end out my curve. Let me just look at the green. I just feel like I know green. From what I've seen, like I feel like green is really, really powerful. But it's like we need enough. Because in green, I feel like there's a lot of non-human payoffs and a lot of food payoffs, and we're not. The Mareleaf Rider is really good because you can sack stuff. Like black green, I feel like is really good. You can sack stuff. We don't have that over exert or whatever the card is. They're the guys like suplexing the bear. But you can use that card with Mareleaf Rider, sack of food, make creatures block it, and like basically give it +1/+1 and indestructible. And the same thing though, you could do Mareleaf Rider, make like a couple things block it, and then you could use that black combat trick. We don't have it, but it basically gives your creature like +2/+1 and death touch, and you could take out 2 or 3 cards right away. Return to Nature. We have Sir Farron the Hedgehammer. That's a dope name. The Hedgehammer. When the Hedgehammer attacks another target, attacking creature gets +X/+X until on turn where X is Sir Farron's power. It's definitely good if you have some equipments on him or something. Roadstone Acolyte is great for color fixing. Or, I guess, fixing and ramping. The Spider. Fierce Trucker is good. Fierce Trucker enters the battlefield, create a food token. Tall as a beanstalk is 3/3 and reach. Yeah, this Garen Break Paladin is pretty good, especially if you can pay its adamant. Or for just a straight up 5/5. Alright, so I think we can play the Burning Yard Trainer. I kind of want to play the Trebuchets, but like I don't. I'm just gonna put this stuff in for a second and just kind of see where we're at. I know I had that blue. I might as well. Yeah, like I might as well play the Mantle of Tides because I have some cards that do pretty well with it. What was this? Oh, we definitely want this too. I didn't see that I could just run it with the blue. It's a great card. Alright, so let's just take a look at our deck. So I think I kind of want to keep the Searing Cauldrons. And I don't think I have any ways to sack, so I might lose. I mean, it still could be good, but it's basically kind of like a weaker Act of Treason. And I wouldn't mind playing it if I was like in black and could just sack it. So I think we could lose that. Overwhelm the Press is really good. I think like I want to play Mantle of Tides just because I don't really have that much. This is the only piece of equipment I have, and I feel like the equipment is pretty good. Also, if I got a Mantle of Tides on one of these, it wouldn't be super bad. I can definitely drop 7 Dwarves because he's really. I mean, he's not bad. I guess it was what they call like a Grizzly Bear. He's a 2/2 for 2. But I don't get. I don't get really any big payoffs for him. I don't, and like this. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'll lose those 2 knights. I know. I'm just trying to finish this and then I'm gonna leave. So it's kind of tough. Like I don't know if we really want to play whenever Knight enters battlefield. I mean, these kind of synergize together, but I think the big problem is if we run into a food deck, like doing 1 or 2 damage at a time. I mean, and I guess it'll be decent. It just keeps the pressure on for sure. I don't think Embereth Paladin is good enough. How many artifacts do I have? 10 artifacts? Really? Wow, Shambling Suit could be big. Oh yeah, because I have like kind of all that stuff. And how many knights do I have in total? I have 6 knights in total. I don't know. These Rimrock Knights they're just not very good. Yeah, the Raging Red Cap is just way better. I thought I had some kind of. I thought I had some kind of artifact synergy, more so. Moonlit Scavengers, I do, but this is 6 mana. Jeez. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get some cards with Thunderous Snapper. I honestly think the Rim Rocks are better than this guy, though. Just because he gets knocked out like so easy. So I think we're kind of just I think I'm going to drop 1 Rimrock and 1 Trebuchet. Because it would be kind of nice to get some of our night payoffs. Oh, we did have this. So this copies. This would be really... This really wouldn't be that bad to copy the Roving Keep, Prophet of the Peak, or even like the Shambling Suit if we wanted to. So right now we basically have some decent removal. We have So Tiny. We have Bargain. Searing Cauldron are all like pretty decent. Removal, and then Bargain is an attack trick. Oh, except you know what? I didn't read that. Only non-creatures gain trample. Well, I guess they just don't have to say human. I guess I don't have that. I have 1 human knight. The Embereth Paladin. Yeah, I really don't like Embereth Paladin. Alright, so I'm gonna drop the Embereth Paladin. What do I have going on? I just don't think I'm gonna get like a lot of the payouts. I think I dropped the Rimrock Knight. It's just not good enough. I actually don't really like... Oh, the Burning Yard Trainer has Trample and Haste, which is pretty good. I kind of want to keep those too. So, I really like the idea of the Trebuchet, just pinging them and like having that constant pressure on. But I don't know. I mean, it can hold us down and it can untap with another knight, so it's like, oh, you could ping it twice, but I just don't know if it's like that good. So I'm gonna drop one of those, and I think I'm just gonna drop a Scalding Cauldron, because we do have another one. And I think that's gonna be our deck. So we have Overwhelmed Apprentice, Mantle of Tides. I mean, we could probably get rid of the Mantle of Tides. I think some of our cards, like especially Raging Redcap, and like I think some of our cards can do really good with it. And we definitely have some ways to draw second cards. So we won't have to pay that. So I mean, and for 1 mana, I mean, people were playing Ancestral Blade 1 mana for a 1/1 artifact. The only difference is its equip was, I think, 1. So but I think we'll definitely get some free equips out of this, and so I don't think it's bad to play, and I think it definitely helps out some of our other guys. That's kind of like the only reason I'd kind of want to play Embereth Paladin, is to get that on him. I'm really sad not to play the Brimstone Trebuchet. I think it's a good card. I think the fact that the food decks are real makes it a little bit harder, but you know, I was a big fan of the Goblin Spear Thrower, and that was doing 1 damage to me, so this is way better in my opinion, although it's a little more expensive to cast, but once you get it down, and it has reach. I didn't notice that. I might have to come back in and change this. I didn't realize it had reach. That actually makes it a lot better, because there's a lot of like really weak flyers in blue and stuff like that. So, but I have to go to school, so let me go do that, and then I'll be back and play more. All right. So basically, this is the blue red deck that we built. I'm not super wild about a lot of our cards. I was thinking about actually dropping blue and picking up white, but we do have some really good forms of removal in blue with So Tiny and Frogify. I guess not removal, but definitely altering the board state. My big issue is that I really like Mirror Maid, and it's like we can't splash blue for Mirror Maid. I mean, potentially we can, but and I also really would like to play the Royal Scions, just because I think that this can go pretty far. So we're just going to try to run this. We're missing any 4 drops. That's kind of the thing I don't really like about it. And it's like the Silver Flame Ritual actually seems pretty good to me. And so does Archon of Absolution. For sure, because then it's like our opponent can't even attack, really. I also like Mysterious Pathfinder with like the Rimrock Knight, because it just makes them a little bit more aggro, and it's only a 3-drop. Obviously, I'm not going to play Happily Ever After. Having a couple more knights can help our Burning Yard Trainer. Firefox would be really good considering all the artifacts that we have in this deck. I don't know, white actually going... I'm going to try to run this, and then potentially I am going to make some adjustments and splash blue for white. Or basically switch blue for white, splash blue, and try to still be able to play Royal Scions, but basically be able to play those good red card or the good white cards. Yeah, so we can keep this. We just really need to get the Trebuchet down before we play the Royal Scions. I like all the removal that we have. Like we have this, and then we have the we have Scorching Dragonfire, and then we have the those cauldrons that you can tap, and it deals 3 damage. I don't like the Rimrock Knight that it can't block, but I really like that it has the Adventure that is so cheap to play, and it's like you can just use it to get rid of something else. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the Scalding Cauldron. Yeah, so basically next turn it's just about to start kicking off, and I imagine he has to have something decent here. The one nice thing is Scalding Cauldron. Yeah, see, like, I mean, I'm just gonna kill that next turn. Yeah, because he can't even really sacrifice a food right now. But the other thing is he also can attack. So I could just... I mean, he can attack, but it's not going to kill anything. So I'll just play the Brimstone Trebuchet. I almost took this out of the deck, and I think I had just right before. But I think this is actually a lot better than it looks because it does have reach. And then you can basically put the pressure on every turn. Just by dealing 1 damage. And it kind of sucks that if you're playing a food deck, but I do have 2 trebuchets, so we'll see how it works out. Getting Royal Scions and the Rimrock Knight are just going to be like really good. Yeah, probably has some kind of trick to take that out, so I'm not even going to mess with it. He might have that like one. I think I kind of want to just play the Royal Scions here, but I also kind of don't. What is the smartest play here? I could do this and then equip the mantle. Sorry, Betty. I think we'll try to play something on his turn. That's too bad. Oh, 3 or less. Oh, I should have just tapped it to do 1 damage before that happened. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of misplays. I'm just going to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm doing really bad if I would have played the mantle on that, I guess. Nice. I was just gonna say I could play mantle. Equal the number of knights you control. Yeah, it seems like the servers and stuff are really slow right now too. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that instead. Oh, I thought I just misclicked. So is this dead now? Oh no, because it's 1. Yeah, it's too bad this thing has death touch. I wish it was just +1 to draw a card. I'm just gonna play that. Potentially lose the trebuchet. I really like these things. It's like I'm kind of trying to slow play. Yeah, we're really not going anywhere with our deck. I could just play the Rimrock Knight, but I feel like I get more value by using the combat trick, but it's like right now I'm not using the combat trick at all. So he'll get what, +2/+2? And we still kill it. Nice. Yeah, so you can play that, get another card. And I think we just spend our mana to equip it. Because what's the point of drawing and discarding? Oh, the server is so laggy. Yeah, so pretty much right now. Yeah, having this. We need one more creature though. That works. Enchant creature, can't attack or block, and its activated ability. So it doesn't even matter if it's untapped. It's still not going to do anything.
By your side, I am always ready.
I'm really glad we got to play this card.
There is no virtue without bravery.
I mean, I could see him not blocking here. But depending on what card he just drew, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, for sure. They know. I mean, we can just kind of like keep going at it with the Rimrock Knight because right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 7. So he's just attacking us all out. Kind of okay just taking that damage. We shouldn't get rid of most our trebuchets. Oh, this is a great card.
Embrace your fear and charge.
And then I think we could just move the Mantle of Tides over. But if we move the Mantle of Tides, yeah, I mean, I think that's the play. Because he's basically a 4/4 with first strike. And I'd be happy to trade my Dwarf off. It's a battlefield unless you control. Oh. I might try to wait until... Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep holding up.
Virtue without bravery.
Red Rock. Raging Redcap. Yeah, this is so good just because it has first strike. Nice. Well, that did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. So I think those the Dwarf Knights did really good. Like better than I thought it would. It's just like our 4 and we have no 4 and 5 drops here. It's the only thing that sucks. Like Tomb Raider's okay. Do we have any white equipment? No, but we do have a lot of ways. We have some ways to get like +1/+1s on our guys. I mean, Mirror Maid's definitely decent, but I kind of think I'm okay not playing it. I kind of want to keep Mantle of Tides. The only thing is, like, I lose a lot of my removal. Well, we just won, so why don't we just keep playing and see what happens. It's kind of tough to, like, make a call without something going terribly wrong, but I don't think our deck did overly well anyway. Did everybody just get the Garrick avatar? Sweet. If we can play Robber on the Rich, Robber of the Rich on turn 2, we're going to be in some serious business. And then we could play him on turn 3 with Oh, he's a human. So he just won't get trampled. That's all. So we can Scaldrin. Scaldrin. That's what it should be called. The Scaldrin. Scalding Cauldron. Is that flavor text? It's a witch's trick. Oh, jeez. It's okay. Hopefully they don't have another creature to play. But they'll probably attack with the Fairy Guide Mother anyway, so... Oh, that's awful for us. Because they're definitely just going to nuke my guy. So I think we just try to risk it and wait a turn and then play Barge in. I'm just going to play my Rimrock now. So if he goes to attack next turn, maybe he'll hold up Scalding Cauldron. Looks like it. Alright, so we'll play Robber of the Rich. Oh no. It's target attacking creature. So if he does that first, I can't even play it. Oh man. Okay. I mean, I didn't even realize it was target attacking creature. It would have been nice if it was just +2/+2. I'm so confused. But I don't care. Yeah, I think we just go for the attack, and I think we can definitely kill both their creatures, depending on how they block. Yeah, so we'll cast... And then we'll just Scalding Cauldron, the 1/1, which doesn't seem like super great, but the Rimrock has trample now, so it does just let it go through. And they should have to exile whenever Robber of the Riches attacks. Oh wait, didn't he have more cards? No, we had equal number. Yeah, I mean, he kind of has to Scalding Cauldron now, and if he doesn't, then he's just... I mean, he's making a mistake. Yeah. I should have attacked first, but I guess I can't. I don't think I can equip it. Anyway. That's really good. I could make a copy of Mantle. Yeah, I really didn't read that barge in trick like that. I thought it was just like a straight up pump. You could do it anytime. I actually should have just attacked first. No, that doesn't really help me. But I don't really want to hold on to it. I feel like the Rimrock Knight could just kind of die here soon. Raging Redcap, though, is definitely a really good card. Because with the Mantle on Redcap, it just gets like that much bigger. He definitely has something, I'm not really sure what it is. Okay. Yeah, whatever he had was not working. Yeah, I think these Scalding Cauldrons really make making the difference for us. Next turn when we play Burning Yard Trainer, it'll be really good. Because it has Trample and Haste. Yeah, and it gives something else Trample and Haste. This is a lot better than... Like, I was just reading it and I was kind of like wondering... I think that might be game, actually. I was kind of wondering, like, how this would actually work. Like, how, you know, applicable is it actually going to be in the game. And it seemed to work out there pretty well. And I'm definitely liking my deck. I don't think it's performing as well as I want it to, but I'm not a super big fan of those Glimrock Knights, those Dwarf Knights at 3/1. I know I said that earlier, but it's like their instant is decent. It's nice to have that adventure, and so we got to remember with Robber the Rich this time that. So I think we definitely want to play Robber the Rich. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and play Overwhelmed Apprentice. This was the one of the cards that I saw first, and I was like, oh, that's really nice. Scry 2. The only thing here is that, well, I guess this isn't too bad. But it's like we really want another land, like another regular land. But potentially we can wait a turn. Because I do like the Scalding Cauldron and the Trebuchets, because they kind of like hold us down. It just sucks because our mountain... So he definitely has more cards in hand right now. So we're definitely going to throw something in exile. Oh, whoa. And then... During any turn, you may cast that card. I thought... So I guess it just works. During any turn you attack with a rogue, you may cast that card and may spend mana as though it were mana of any kind. Oh, so just maybe potentially I can't play it right now? That's a huge bomb to, like, for them to lose. But I'm pretty sure I can still play any of those cards anytime. Yeah, the Keeper of Fables is just like, just so good. Let's see if he'll block. Okay. Just wondering if, like, he thought I might be bluffing or something. Which I was. Yeah, I probably should have scryed down for more mana. But I think we got one of his best cards in exile right now. Sir Grin is actually probably another one of their best cards. And technically we can play them as 5-drops for ourselves, so that's pretty sweet. Oh gosh. Okay. Protection from multicolor. That thing needs to go. So if we had one more mana, we could... Yeah, it's like right now we're not doing anything. That's a good card. I think we just wait and see if he'll attack with it again. Because if he attacks with it again, we can kill it with the Scalding Cauldron. I don't know which one's actually worse. Reach and Trample or just... I guess the Reach and Trample. I mean, he probably has some kind of pump spell, but he'll play it in response anyway, so. But he did just let it resolve. I'm wondering if he has out muscle or something. Wow. That Forever Young is so good. It's just cost X. That's so gross. We need to turn that thing into a frog or something. Leaf Rider is really good too. Oops. I forgot about that. I could have just done 2 more damage. I kind of think I'm done though. I mean, because they're about to get a 5/5. And they can flash Black Lance Paragon in. Yeah, Forever Young is such a good card. It's gross. Yeah, basically need my 2 removal spells like right away. One is so tiny, and the other one that is not so tiny. We'll try to get rid of something. Yeah, I didn't think so. Done. The trample really crushed me. I know like green and black both have really good cards on them. So now my only problem is like we haven't seen any of our little removal spells. And it's like, do we want to try to go again, or should we try to change? I mean, I guess we've seen all our scalding cauldrons. And I mean, we have Glass Casket, which is kind of like removal. It's like if we trade, we're potentially going to get Royal Silence and miss our island or something. And we lose out on Frogify and So Tiny. And right now we haven't even played Mirror Maid, which is kind of sad. Alright, let's run one more, and then if that's not working, we'll try white. I mean, the white looks really good. It's just like we do have good blue cards. We just haven't seen them yet. Like, we haven't had them play out. And we do have some... I don't think we're actually playing any of them. I go first. I'll just keep it. I mean, this is a little bit slower. Playing Sealed is a little bit slower, so we can play Golden Egg on turn 2. Hopefully they don't have a 1-drop. Yeah, I'd really like to make a 7 dwarf deck just for the fun of it, and like to see if how good it is. That's not bad. I mean, yeah. We're just gonna need yeah, so Raging Redcap just shuts that down. So he gets +1/+1 and gains trample. This makes him a 4/3. Oh, I can play something with this the golden egg. I guess I might as well. I mean, it's still pretty early. Not really what I wanted, but sure. Yeah, I like the non-human hosing cards, I guess. I don't know what you want to call them. The non-human tribal. It's pretty cool. Oh no. Is he gonna tap? Yeah, so he's just gonna make it the 4/3. So I'm not gonna block. I'll just take it. Probably should have played the Wishful Merfolk. Damn, this is a really good card. I wonder how many of those he has. I'm just gonna get beat down by one card here. I actually think... Alright, that's better. Oh, we could just play Prophet of the Peak and shut it down. So that's what I think we'll do. Whoops. No, I want that. I want the Scorching Dragonfire first, though. Oh, we just have to make sure we start using our Trebuchet. So he did stabilize. He has to attack and tap stuff to make this creature bigger in order to be able to outmuscle my Prophet of the Peak. Because I don't think it's instant. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's not instant. And outmuscle is basically the card that if you have 3 green, you get a +1/+1, and I think you get indestructible, and it's like creature fights another creature. Yeah, so put a +1/+1 on a creature. Yeah. So he doesn't even, if it fights, my guy doesn't even have first strike. I guess they just straight up fight. And then he gets indestructible. Oh my gosh. Alright. Damn, no blacks. Like, it just took him out. Oh, he only got it till the end of turn, so... Yeah, I think we just go ahead and hit him with it. Put him into exile. And then we'll just play the Overwhelmed Apprentice to scry another 2, which actually helps us out. Yeah, just because I want my double blue. Oh. Yeah, I'll just wait on the attack. I could have attacked with Prophet at the peak. I feel like the fox, like the animation for the pet, looks a little bit nicer than the cat. Like the cat's obviously an elemental, so it looks that way, but I kind of like the fox. I just like that animation. Oh, son of a diddly. I forgot to trebuchet. Artifacts and enchantments I control. Oh, the walls are artifacts. Alright, I have to remember to trebuchet. And don't forget it. I mean, we should be coming up on some pretty decent cards. So deals 7 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. Oh, so he's just gonna blast me for 7. I respect that. Alright, I just wanna try the white thing that we had going on here, so so I think I'm just gonna lose So Tiny, Mantle Tides. I'm just gonna lose all my blue cards. And then we don't want that. We do have some decent like night stuff going on. So we take Fairy. We'll take Venerable Knight. We do have a lot of... So I guess we're just going to be going kind of aggro. We want Glass Casket for removal. We want the Pathfinder. Is that what it's called? Pathlighter. Silver Flame Ritual. We have to put our mana back. So we're at 41 right now. So it's like we could... I actually do like the Squire, but do I like it more than Flutterfox? And we do have a lot of artifacts and enchantments, that's the problem. But the other thing too is I think Silverfame Squire is better than... Oh, but it's not a knight. How many artifacts do I have right now? I have 9 artifacts. Oh, because I have the trebuchets. So I think I'm just going to drop my Jousting Dummy and 1 Rimrock and put in the Squire. Because I do like the Rimrock. I do like its ability. I think it comes in handy. I do like its having 3 with the Royal Scions. I think Dwarven Mine just becomes kind of like unnecessary. And we don't have anything with adamant. I don't think so. Not having... Oh, we have Silver Flame Ritual. This is like almost like Inspiring Charge or something, but... I think even putting a +1/+1 on a bunch of creatures... I think this is a tough card to read. But I'm just going to switch it up and I'm going to try it. What do we have? 7, 7, and 3. Yeah, so right now we're just splashing for the Royal Scions. Yeah, so we can do Robber of Riches on 2. Could we have played that guy's cards? Did we mess that up? Oh, so it's only on rounds that I attacked with a rogue can I cast the cards. That's the deal. That's the deal with Robber of Riches. So it's like we need more rogues, really. I didn't realize that that was part of the deal. Oh, this kind of stinks. I think I'm just gonna pass. I could just play Robber of Riches. I kind of want to try to catch him off guard with it, though. That's what I would rather do. It's fairy. Well, this has reach too. It's so good. I think I'm just going to use the Rimrock Knight's ability right now because it's kind of like just an aggro ability. I mean, it is nice to trade off with something bigger, but I want to play... I kind of want to get there with it, you know? So when I attacked, I had more cards. I had just as many cards as him. Oh my god, Archon of Absolution is going to own this game. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna attack now. Probably get owned. That's fine. Because that just owns his cards. Like it owns Youthful Knight and anything white. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That stinks. I kind of want to just take that with Glass Casket because right now he potentially isn't going to be casting more. Then I think we just play the Rimrock Knight and we'll start attacking with it next turn. If we could get a blue mana, this is what I was saying before. Like Oh, we could get Royal Scions and then not get blue mana for it. Oh, it has first strike. That was stupid. God. I'm just gonna get rid of it with the cauldron. I wasn't even paying attention. Not really what I wanted to do there, but whatever. Yeah, I think we just go full aggro here. How did I get that? Oh, he has to have more cards than me. I think I was playing it the other way around just a minute ago. Well, that worked out really well. I think this makes our deck like a little bit more aggro. Having a lot of those smaller white cards and stuff like that. Yeah, that 5-drop 3/3 Knight with Trample and Haste that gives another Knight +2/+2 and Trample and Haste is like, it's actually really good. Like every time I've dropped him, it's chain, like, you know what I mean? I just went in and had pretty good results, I guess. We're getting Robber of the Rich. I don't know why. I thought it was the other way around. Like I was supposed to have more cards. What? Oh, Love Struck Beast. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can just play Robber of the Rich and attack. Cool. That's actually really nice because every time you get away with it, you exile one of their cards. I mean, it kind of sucks because we're not going to be doing it anymore, but it's cool little lesson. And it's like, do we just want to? We don't really want to trade here. But it's like we don't want Malevolent Noble to get bigger. But even if he does, we can always just Glass Casket him. What is this, a 3-drop? We could Glass Casket that too. I think we trade that with Flutter Fox. I think that's a pretty easy trade. Oops, I kind of wanted the other thing. So he just can't attack if there's another 1/1. I really want that Fairy Guide Mother right now. I almost want to just double block. As sad as that is. Alright, I'll wait one more turn to see if I can get some removal or something for him, but we really have to like get out of the way, because I mean it pretty much kills us in 4 turns if we can't figure out a way to deal with it. Well, that helps. So does this leave us with 3? Yeah. So we'll probably end up blocking it. So I can just use this on his attack phase. So I think I can just attack with the Archon of Absolution. And then when he goes to attack, or if he goes to attack, I can cast Squire, Silverflame Squire on Archon. And then just trade. I think. Pretty sure. I feel like that's kind of what it's made for with that untap ability. Oh my gosh, it has protection from white. Oh, I'm such a noob. So I can't cast that on him. I really don't want to. I don't want to really trade Robber of the Riches, but I think I have to. What's up? Yeah, I like it. I just don't want that much weight above my head while I'm sleeping. It's okay. I only got one game left potentially, so I'll be on in a minute. Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of the Love Struck Beast there. I mean, we had to get rid of Robber of the Riches, but we could just aggro out here. How does it feel to take 5 damage? Maybe we don't have one of our 8. Wait, I think we dropped one artifact, but we don't have one of our 8 artifacts out to get Flutter Fox flying. That's what I feel like the new Fox kind of reminds me of, is Flutter Fox, but that's so funny. Like Wiccan Guardian comes in and like slaps something and you draw a card. Yeah, it kind of sucks that if we attack with the Rimrock, but I could just hold it back and yeah, I think we should. Just kind of see where it happens. I kind of want to get rid of the Rose Thorn Acolyte. That kind of looks like the fox that the guy had. The one from the Wildwood Tracker. I guess the one fox that the guy had didn't have wings though. At least 3. Oh, yeah, so how did he have 3 black? If at least 3 black, he doesn't even have 3 swamps. Oh, he added 1. That's cool, bro. I really didn't want to deal with that thing. It feels bad that I wonder if I can use this ability on the Archon. I guess it won't let me if it can't. And I wonder if this guy has anything with reach. It's a big card. I mean, we can take, right now we can take some damage if we have to. get off my cards, bro. Oh, it has to be a knight. I didn't even read these. Man, I'm just misreading all the cards. So bad. He wants to outmuscle my Archon. I knew that was gonna happen. And that stupid Archon gets indestructible. Or the Wicked Guardian gets indestructible. Where's my trebuchets at, man? That's what I need right now. That's actually pretty decent for me. Oh, that enters the battlefield. That sucks. Dude, where are my artifacts at right now? Or like just give me my other Rimrock or something. What I think we won one with. That's it. I don't think any of these stuff has trample. It really doesn't matter. We just don't want to take any damage. Guess we'll take 5. Give me a combat trick. I don't know why you didn't attack with Bell of the Ball. Brawl. Oh my gosh. Oh, GG, bud. Damn. That was still dope to play with the new cards. I don't think we got enough to put together the right stuff. 2 and 3 and 3 though, so that's really not that bad. And we get 1,200 and 3 packs. Let's open the pack zone and just see what's in them. We got Bell of the Brawl. Giant Opportunity is really good. Either just to create 2 food tokens or get the 7/7. Shining Armor is like kind of okay. I mean, it can definitely save you from trading. But it's kind of situational because you have to play with knights. Happily After is like, bleh, like yuck. It's like not going to be played in limited ever. Acclaimed Contender. If you control another knight. Yeah, this is good because you can go in and grab something big if you want it. It definitely helps out in the later part of the game. Choose the color of creatures you chose. Yeah, so this is decent. I mean, it doesn't help you splash or anything, but it kind of like helps you if you have if you're a monocolor deck, but I don't think I guess it'd be okay if you're like aggro, but I don't know. It does add a land, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so I guess it's decent, but there might be better 3-drops with the card, with whatever color you're playing. Reveal the artifact or enchantment from the top 4. That's pretty nice. A Fireborn Knight. Double Strike. This thing is dope. This is just a dope card for 2/3 and to have Double Strike. I actually like this a lot too, the Weaselback Red Cap, because it's basically like Pack Mastiff, and you can bump him just to like destroy something big. It just kind of sucks because something small can just kill it, but it's alright. So let's throw in a Eldraine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, let me know what I did wrong. I know it's early on, but you can let me know. I enjoy learning. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm playing Magic, because I like to learn. And I feel like when you start playing with the deck, it's like always hard, but like when you get towards the end of the set and going on to the next one, it's like you're really good at it. But you know, just how it goes. So let me know what you thought in the comment section below, and if you want to support the channel, you can subscribe. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you.